Hi, welcome to another step-by-step lesson. This is Kim and I'm glad you're here. Today I'm going to be talking about Dropbox, which is an online cloud storage service. I get a lot of questions about Dropbox and I kind of wanted to just summarize what it is, what it does, and the pros and cons of Dropbox. I'm not going to compare it really to anything else. It's very similar. There's Box, there's a Google Drive. There's a lot of cloud storage services. I'm just going to talk about Dropbox today. Okay, so anyways, what is Dropbox? Well, online cloud storage, basically. It is a piece of software that you can install or you can run it on a website. So you can just log into Dropbox.com and manage your files, or you can download the desktop app and run it. You can run it from your phone, you can run it from your tablet, and it basically will, you can set it up to automatically upload all your documents and pictures to the cloud. I personally think it's great. It works really well. It does use a lot of bandwidth, so if you have a ton of pictures to upload, don't plan on doing anything else on the internet for a while until they all upload. But other than that, it works pretty good. So it can be installed on all your devices and your computers. You can be logged in on all of them all at the same time. If you're taking pictures on your phone, upload the pictures to Dropbox, and meanwhile you can be on your computer working on some Word documents, and you can do those at the same time. It doesn't matter. The nice part is you can go anywhere and log into a web page, Dropbox.com. You sign in and grab your files. It doesn't have to be your own computer. It can be your computer. It can be anywhere. Just make sure you log out when you're done. And like I said, it can be set to automatically save all your files to the cloud. It also now has a computer backup feature, which I am not using, but it will automatically back up whatever parts of your computer that you tell it to. There's a settings where you can go in and say, I want my desktop and my pictures and my videos and my documents or whatever. You can pick and choose what you want to be backed up. And it will... you could also time when you want it backed up, like every single day, once a week, every hour, whatever. And it will back up those files for you, which is kind of nice. I use a different backup strategy, but yeah, I think it's pretty good that it's included. What can you use Dropbox for? You can store pictures. Simply copy them to Dropbox for an additional storage location. So even if you already have like an iPhone, and you're using Apple storage, you can also have Dropbox storage. It's just putting your pictures in a second location. It's an additional layer of security because you have an extra copy of these files. If something happened to your phone, and let's say your Apple storage got deleted somehow, then you would have them on Dropbox. So it's just another place to put those pictures. You can store files, any kinds of files. It doesn't care. Videos, Excel, documents, it doesn't matter. Scanned PDFs, it doesn't matter. You can store anything you want. Businesses use it to save files so that can be accessed when off-site. So a lot of times people will work in the office and get their work all done, put it into Dropbox, and then pull up their laptop when they're on site somewhere else, and they can pull down those files. So, and it's also backing up that it's another copy of that file that's off the computer. It's not on the laptop, it's on multiple locations. You can also use Dropbox for collaboration. You can create a document and share it with others. And then those people can log into that document and make changes to it. And you can all have access to the same document and work on it at the same time. And then just resave. So there'll be different versions of the file. And you can see who edited it when. So how much is it? There you go. That's everyone wants to know. There is a free basic version that will give you 2 gigabytes of storage. 2 gigabytes can hold quite a bit of stuff. But you're going to run out of space eventually. But you can try it use the free version first and see if you like it. Go ahead and install the desktop app and put it on your phone and use the web version and just try it and see what you think. So it's not going to cost you anything. A personal plan starts at $10 a month, and that will give you 2 terabytes of storage. They have family plans that start at $17 a month. They have business plans that start at $13 a month for 3+ users. I think it's $20 a month just for 1 user. It sounds like a lot, but it's not when you think about what you're getting. Is it safe? That's what everyone wants to know. Well, data is encrypted, and a secure tunnel is used to transport the files back and forth, which is basically the same thing that Google does. So if you use Google Drive, the encryption is basically the same. So if you feel safe with Google Drive, you should feel safe with Dropbox. Is anything 100% safe? No. There's always going to be holes. There's always going to be flaws in any piece of software because they're created by humans and we're not perfect. But you can't expect to be 100% safe all the time. But you want to be as safe as you can be. So here's some pros and cons of Dropbox. So the paid version gives you lots of storage, but searching is sometimes difficult. So when you've got lots of folders and if you don't name things well enough, it's really hard to find things sometimes if you don't know exactly what folder you put it in. Sometimes it won't even let you search by date properly. So there's some strangeness in the searching. So you just have to get really good at making folders and putting the correct thing in the correct folder. And use it in a way that really makes sense. Don't just willy-nilly put things in folders. Make sure you have a plan when you start creating your folder lists. So Dropbox is very easy to use. You basically just drag files in. It's easy to view the files, it's easy to download, and it's easy to share them. You basically just right-click on it and share, and you can pick who you want to send it to and set their permissions, whether they can edit or view it, and there you go. It can be insecure for these reasons. People use weak passwords, or people share the passwords. Now, if you have all your files in Dropbox, and a friend of yours wants to share with you for some reason or needs some storage or something, and you give them your password, you've now given them access to all your files. They can easily get deleted. Who knows what's going to happen? So weak passwords and mishandling of shared files. Sometimes you give someone too much permission and they damage the file and then you can't get it back. And so it can be insecure. But it integrates with some software, which is nice. So you can easily save to Dropbox and open from Dropbox. And it also works offline, which is amazing. As long as you have the files already in there and you pull it up and you don't have internet, you'll still be able to use those files, which is very cool. So, yeah. So anyways, that's kind of how it works. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to use this browser. Maybe. There we go. Let's just go to Dropbox. I just kind of want to show you. Go to Dropbox.com. So it basically is going to push you into the business section. And if you do start your free trial here, you're going to be starting a business trial. You need to make sure you click on Get Dropbox Basic. This is why I wanted to show you this, because a lot of people click this and then they're automatically into the business line of Dropbox, which is great if you are a business, but if you're not. So that's where we're going to get our free one. But down here, it kind of gives you so we're in the business section, right? Remember, it dumped us into business, just Dropbox.com. We didn't type in business, but that's where it took us. So here's an individual. It's $20 a month. You get 3 terabytes of storage. And it kind of tells you all the features that you get. And here's the standard. If you have at least 3 people, it's $15 a month. Here's advanced. It's $25 a month. Enterprise costs a lot more. Enterprise allows you to manage your company's Dropbox. So it gives you some administrative options in there too. So let's go to get Dropbox Basic. Okay, so now it's taken us to our free account. You can get 2 gigabytes of storage. And it kind of tells you more about it. You can Windows and Mac. You can do it on the web, iOS and Android. You can back up your files with file sync, file recovery, version history. I kind of went over all that. Here's where you can share and collaborate on your files. And then there's some questions down here. And then when you think you've got it all, you think this is the one you want to try, then you go sign up and you can download it. I'm not going to do it, but, I'm not going to go through that. It's silly. It's pretty straightforward. You just sign up, give it your email. They'll send you an email to verify your email address, and then that's it. Then you're in. And it will look kind of like a Windows Explorer window, and you just drag your files around. I think you'll like it. So give it a shot. It's free. You can cancel at any time. They're not going to ask you for credit card information unless you're running out of space and you need to upgrade. So, anyways, I like Dropbox, and I think you will too. So please like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.